Now we're going to talk about how to make a group assignment in Canvas. So you're on your home page, you have two options. You can make an assignment from your modules. So if you go to modules, so if you know this is going to be in your first module, your second module, you could go right there. So it's created in the correct spot. You add an assignment, okay, and then you're good to go. Or you can go to assignments and add an assignment this way as well. I like to do it from the modules because it shows up in the right spot and I don't have to worry about moving it, but does not matter. So I have an assignment. If I want to add an assignment, okay, you could add assignments. You could go get the discussion. You could do it there, but add an assignment. So I'll call this one group assignment number 1. And then you want to make sure you have clear directions. So, for example, I'm going to be using a task here that's in a Google Doc. So I want them to have a templated Google Doc. If not, I could use collaborations. If it was just a blank document that they're creating from scratch, I would have used collaborations and give them a blank document. But since I have a template here, okay, I'm going to provide it for them here to open up. So I'll give them directions. Okay, step 1. Okay, open Google Doc. And so now I need to make a link to this. So I want to insert a link, okay, to a URL. And so I already have mine open. So this is the Google Doc that I want to share with the kids. Now, as you notice here, it says edit right here. Okay, so that when they open this up, they're going to have a document that they could only view. Okay, because I have the settings set up here where it's anyone with the link can view. So that's where I have it set up right now. So they can't do anything on it, so they'd have to make a copy of it, which is going to be my step 2. Or if you just change that word edit to copy, it'll force a copy on them. It's a little bit advanced, so if you don't want to worry about changing it here, just type it into your directions. So I'll copy this. Okay, go back to my class, and I'm going to insert the link. And so now when they get to the assignment, it's going to say open Google Doc. They'll click on that and it'll open up. Now my step 2 is going to go make a copy and share with everyone in your group. Okay, so of course only one person has to do this in your group. So okay, pick one person in your group to do this. Once they share it with everybody, then everyone will have that Google Doc and they could open up the shared version. That way, all their work is simultaneously being done on that Google Doc. Okay, so step 3, complete all questions. Step 4, okay, submit a URL link. All right, so one person's gonna open the doc, they're gonna make a copy and share it with everyone in the group. And then they're gonna do the work together while on Zoom. Okay, so you could add that while in Zoom meeting or Google Meets, whatever you're gonna do for your small groups. That way they're interacting live, talking to each other live while seeing each other's work simultaneously. Okay, so while they're in there, people can share their screen, which to help them with their work, and it's a very collaborative model there. Okay, and then when they're done, they're submitted. So you could make it worth as many points as you want. This is a big assignment, so I'll make it 20 points. Okay, I want to put it into assignments. Okay, and then this is going to be an online submission because you want them to do the website URL. So that's the one that you're going to submit. You can click on this as a group assignment. I'm going to give everyone in the group the same grade, so I will not hit this button. I wanted to grade everyone's individually, so maybe I had each person create their own document, and I want to see each person's answer instead of having them share it. So if they weren't sharing the document with each other and they were doing it individually, then I would click this button. But since they're doing the same document, I only want one here. Okay, select the group. And so that is Algebra 1B. It's the groups that I just made. Peer reviews, if you want other groups to look at their work and give them feedback. I'm not going to do that here. Assign to everyone. You can pick your due date, when it shows up in Canvas, all that stuff. Right now, I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to hit save and publish. And so now they have this group assignment that's ready for them to do. So if I go over to a student, refresh here. So you can see over here what group they're in, to-do list. So right now I'm going to go to assignments because I didn't give a due date, so it didn't show up over there. But I could find group assignment number 1. And so this is what the student sees. So they're going to see this. And so they're going to open the document. Okay, and so right now, they cannot edit this. Okay, it says request to edit. You don't even want them to do that. Okay, you want them to go to File, make a copy. Okay, and then it's going to make a copy for them. Hit OK. They could save it to wherever they want, into this class's folder, into their drive, anywhere. Okay, you hit OK. Now they have a copy. Now they can edit this. So what they need to do now is share. And so they already know who their group members are. So they're just going to type in their group members' names in here and share it with people. Okay, so they'll do that, and then everyone will get the email saying they've been added, so then everyone can open this up. So while they're in Zoom, everyone has the activity and they can do it. So then they'll just work in here and they'll type in their answers. Okay, and when they're all done, okay, they copy this, they come back to here, they hit submit assignment. Okay, and so it even reminds them that this counts for everyone, so only one person has to do this. Okay, and then they just copy in the URL, and if they have any comments for the teacher, they could type it in. They hit submit assignment. Gives them a good job, and they're done with that. Of course, they would have to do all the work. I just skipped ahead. On my end, okay, when I go to grades, I could see, so I could go over and find that assignment. So group assignment 1, so you can see who turned it in. So even though, right, only one person hit submit, all those things show me that it's been graded. So if I open one up, I want to go ahead and click on that, and I want to go see it in my speed grader. So this is very similar to Google Docs here. So you click on that, It just opens up the document, and then I could look at their work, okay, and see their answers. You can see they haven't done anything yet, so I would need to, whatever their grade is, say they got them all right, give me 20 out of 20. I could give them a little feedback there, hit submit. Okay, and then if I go back to the grade book, you can see that that one grade populated for everybody. Everybody got that same score in that group. So that's how you could do group assignments.